Ma alle 17 ne facevo un tempo. Da palestra. Come fare la doccia con tosti.
2 giorni alle 4:30 stai nella doma.
No, è vero. Saccio perché c'ho in mente le 5, o perché stiamo che scrudo.
Penso qui.
Oh. Mhm. Mhm. A destra di là stai, sì.
Sì. Perché?
No, così. Poi tardo giocando. Io sto con la Debora, però non penso tardo molto.
Non so se ce la torno.
Vabbè, Dio, faccio quando è sì.
Infatti. È difficile che torno presto a giocare. Allora.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Che te davo 30 euro, quindi a te non ti aiuta niente, no di tuo.
No. No, è impattato già quello vuoto, mi sa quello plastico.
Ah. Ti dai 30 euro di Luca. Così mi ha fatto con Luca. Gli ho dato i soldi all'Angelo, i soldi alla Debora, ne morti, uscì, quanti soldi gli ho dato?
Se non paghi subito.
Sì,
I had to be at the scene to see and
cazzo di
understand
sacco.
it in order to change it. I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
Morte di mamma però.
The shadows faded back into darkness.
Ah?
No, una porco di porco. Adesso è un coglione.
It could not be opened on the side. It was locked from the other side. I didn't have the key.
Wait.
It was useless. Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Like, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Like, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
Cre,
Oh,
su con...
ma non meglio.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play. Story was affecting the scene. The cult in the play was called the Cult of the Tree. With their deer masks, they were the backwoods echo of the cult of the words urban horror.
Sto merda di cosa.
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began. Another vision. Another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The Oceanview was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Eh sì, esegui l'evocazione nella sala da ballo. Eh sì. Sono porco. nemici ammazza.
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Questa vocazione.
It's getting real, all right. I recognized my writer's room on the stage. I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mm-hmm. And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch as the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that. This was something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going. This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
Alan Wake.
Segui le tracce del demonio. Che mamma va.
to the right!
Guarda minchia sta questo, porco Dio. Qua è...
Cazzo, se scende qua, porco. Ma ce l'ha Biden in palestra? Ricchio? Per l'orario?
Sì.
No, cazzo un borso.
Buone, buone. Torna qua, porco.
Sì, devo farmi sta missione secondaria, no? Porco Dio, porco. I morti, tu gioco. E Dio.
Non è...
Ok, se non faccio la missione, sono missioni secondarie, no? Però se non le fai, non puoi andare avanti. E che cazzo penso me te? No? I chiami secondari, chiamami primari. Morti o shit.
No, mi sa che c'è il mostro della Madonna mi aspetta, porco Dio.
No, non ha visto cazzo mio.
Ok.
Ah.
No, mo tocca passi morti e le scene. Ah no.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Dov'è? Qua. Covo dei partigiani temerari. Sì. Ma che cazzo credi io?
The devil's worried that the staircase was closed.
Sta zona dell'hotel è bella tosta, eh.
Ci ha detto?
Sta zona dell'hotel è bella tosta.
No, non ho visto cazzo di notte, è tosta.
Sì.
Quando devi giocare, però. Non è
O
tosta.
carne,
I
normale.
felt the presence of a new idea here.
Cazzo sta questo.
Mr. Scratch,
Ah, la
if
piscina.
that's who
Oh,
the
bello lì.
actor playing the devil was,
sì.
had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666.
Sì. Numero della
He
stanza
requested
666.
that room specifically.
Ma meglio.
The devil had a sense of humor.
Oh, ma è mitica tu, cazzo. No, di morti. Ti è la madonna de mamma.
According to the director, the actor had
No.
mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the
Ah,
play.
buttalo sangue.
And always in
Squagliato morto.
character.
Ti è Sirata.
Tutto aperto.
Cazzo questo?
Sì, non c'è più mappa, ovviamente. Sì. Siamo stanza 666, ah. Questo è 3, 3, 4. Sì.
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Introduci la pompa.
Boh, meglio.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Well, it was an honor to get to work with her. A
Ostia
grand
di
dame
viaggio,
for
farò
sure.
i morti.
She went back a long time.
Vabbè,
Kept
sta starbo
insisting she had
dell'impiccato.
seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse.
Sì, ho capito, l'albero dell'impiccato, ci sono le persone impiccate sull'albero,
She
sì.
was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her.
Ai,
He'd only joined the play
ci
to get to
vogliamo.
her.
To murder her.
Te faccio tanto culo lì.
Shit.
Vedi,
Farò vedere per te. I morti, oddio.
You again.
che se ne fa? Vai a schelluggia.
Shit! Get the fuck away from me! use the light ahead to hide from the dark presence.
I made it.
The dark presence had come for me,
Porco.
drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
Ma dove minchia sto?
The muse was the murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
L'ascensore non funziona.
Ah.
Eh sì, ci sono sempre sti
No.
commenti sulle dirette, sempre.
Da
Nei best view.
follow mia, sì. Follow
Ci
mio
sono.
Discord.
Ammazzo.
I needed to find the muse, the murder victim, room 108.
Cristian, ho la figa nel culo.
Buon per te.
E ciao, stai con Max Felicitas? Ah,
Morti
come?
adesso.
Oh, che ti riponi a cosa, dai. Poni,
Sì.
mo.
The scene had changed.
Non c'è.
Ci sta a succedere, ci sta a succedere.
Eh sì, no, qua tutto c'ha un nome, si chiama in un nome, non per caso, l'isola delle nebbie, è chi non è nebbia. Pare da 2 giorni a Lecce. Sta vita un cazzo.
Ma penso gioco di spicciare questa parte guida.
This was the murder site.
Ti sta avvicinando a un punto cruciale della trama. Ti consigliamo di salvare subito la partita in uno slot di salvataggio
Somehow it
manuale.
was important.
Ah, salva subito la partita.
Sì, c'è, sta vecchio.
Una volta secondario non sono più disponibili. Livello personaggio suggerito 22 o
Closer
superiore.
than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it.
Sì.
You helped me get closer to escaping.
Ah, penso uno sguardo piccolo pazzo secondario, sì, perché mi sa che sono andato a finire la
Clicker. We can.
You know about the clicker. It can help us. I destroyed the
Beh,
dark
sono livello
presence with it
25,
last
quindi
time.
in teoria.
You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. You have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out.
It lasted only for a moment, like 2 planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Non penso mi manchi moltissimo comunque.
Sì, mica... Non stiamo parlando... Mio cazzo. So che
No,
quello
no.
gli manca.
Ah, boh. Spammato.
Dai. Sì, ammazzo.
Chin e Wake.
No, che tengo pure i capelli suoi.
Adesso. Però che te li facci, come si dice? Tipo retono, piccano arcati verso Susu.
Tipo liccati, no?
Sì.
Sì, te liccava io tutto.
Sì. Danilo non vuole Bacchino Napoli. Buon mese.
Dove cazzo si fa qua?
Tu sei sta merda d'hotel, porco dio.
No, ne... Allora, in teoria in questa porta si dovrebbe entrare. E si dovrebbe anche uscire, ma no, ci serve la chiave. Del porco di Caino.
Ma è carino?
Carino.
Margherita non lo chiamano carino.
Sì.
Sì, sta merda d'hotel, Ha giocato già cazzo. È stato bello finché è durato. Fuori.
Ma dove cazzo devo
Parliament
andare?
Tower was here.
Quelli nel
Again.
lupo mandarono nel giardino.
Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Ok, come va in giù giardino? Domanda. Chiuso. Sempre tutto chiuso. I morti, lo gioco. Non puoi farlo qui. Sì. Perché non lo posso fare. Non posso sì. Non posso così. Io me ci faccio. No, no. Ma non è che tocca scendere sotto, no? No, vedi, porco dio, vedi che devo entrare qua dentro. Come entro, porco dio?
È morto il jumpscare.
Ah, te dai di uscire, vaffanculo. Più vuoi e meno, dai. Più
Secondo me
dai
ho
e meno prendi.
visto acceso mogliere come Silent Hill. Ne sono sempre più
Alice had
sicuro.
turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Spoiler alert.
Ah?
Ah. Devi mettere lo spoiler alert sulla diretta.
Ha detto secondo me.
Torna, ho visto.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Questo non lo vedrò mai il manoscritto. Mai.
Ah, Mork Varg, come sei? Oh, porco Dio, che cerco su internet, come aggiungo triste uiune. Cioè, boh, tocca a lei una maledizione di un lupo mandaru. Tocca dare una cosa da mangiare, però non si sa cosa devi dare da mangiare.
Sì.
Come nutrire? Nutrire. Mork Varg. Varg, The Witcher 3. Sì.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion,
Quando vi trovate davanti
shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Cioè, devo dar da mangiare la sua stessa carne. Cioè, ma porco Dio.
Sì.
Cioè, ma io non so.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Boh, ricchione.
Oh,
Io vado a farmi il borsone. Mo.
ma buono, tanto devo solo vestirmi.
Preparati. Ti voglio bello caldo, alla
There was
veste.
Oh,
something
carne.
in the dark. Something I needed to show.
Porco.
The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough.
Cazzo di scicco.
I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was
La
looking
faccio
for.
uscire mo? No, di qua. Vaffanculo.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost
Sta mezzo,
impossible.
no,
It
ce la
was
so
taking
che...
too long.
No,
I had
buono.
not reached the end.
Ciao, su.
Ciao.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. I needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of Initiation. It could not be opened on this side.